So this is the Ryobi Chainsaw 16-inch bar, and I'm just really pointing out where we've lost the exhaust muffler.
And
so there's the where the exhaust muffler comes out, and there's the exhaust manifold, and so I've got the pieces. There's the item. It's been repaired before. I made some bolts, so you can offer these bolts up into the exhaust manifold on the muffler. And so take off a wee bit of the muffler, and then underneath expose the bolts that will then be screwed into the exhaust manifold.
And you can see the
so we just take the exhaust muffler and then offer it up into that hole, and then there's those bolts that will get onto the holes on the exhaust manifold. Tighten them up, and then put back on the cover plate and the screen. That's obviously where exhaust comes out. So put that on and then just tighten it up. So it seems to work quite well, but it seems to rattle off, and I guess what to do is to take the pieces, have a good look at those bolts, maybe be bolted on better, maybe a better set of bolts. There's actually an anchor point, there's a third bolt that seems to anchor into the exhaust manifold. Okay, so here's the tensioner for tightening and slackening the chain, and then here's the actual screw that holds the unit, that holds the chain onto the body, pushed in and turn.
That's taken off.
So you can take off that unit cover, and there's the actual screw on, and then you can see the point which engages with the tensioner to push the bar in or out to tighten or slacken the chain.
So just given
took that all off, took the pieces, give it a bit of a clean up, and try and make sure it's a bit nicer for you. So there you go.
And then we'll try and put it together
again. Got a lot of chains actually, so here we go. Here's the chain on the bar. Obviously it goes round, cutting in.
You'll know about this, but obviously rotates around that way.
So it rotates clockwise round the bar. So it's on, offer up the near end over the pulley for the chain, and then it slides. And you basically the tightening happens by pushing the bar in and out. So just balance it carefully. Then let's put the cover back on.
Just have it there lying
the cover,
and then we're going to put the
where the screw goes,
on, and that pin there is going to engage in that hole there
over the top, and then that
the screw here is going to go into there. So it's just slightly ahead of
there,
it.
engages
so
with
there like that.
The actual bar, and it pushes out to tighten it and pushes it in. So first of all, screw it back on with the bit of a fiddle. Got to get it onto the bolt. There you go. Fiddle, 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 fiddle.
Fiddle to get it to advance to the right place.
Fiddle, and then.
So I'm going to bring it back a bit.
There you go.
So I can get it in. So that's negative.
Back on there. Engage that, and then. And tighten that up. You've got to push in to the body. And push it down into the body. Tighten it up. Then slack it off slightly so that you can undo the chain tightener.
And that's going to be onto the plus
clockwise. Tightens the chain, tightens the chain, tightens the chain, tightens the chain. And when you've got the right tensioning, you're happy with the tensioning, then There you go, and then just retighten, and then fully tighten the
the
secure
chain. So once you feel the chain's pretty close to it,
peg.
then
That's
tighten down
great.
this,
Okay, that's
there,
tighten up.
and
So
then that's you
running smoothly.
with the chain.
So that's a good chain,
Okay, that's
and
great.
I've got
Right.
one other good chain that I'll give you.
Thank you.
And so heading
So,
down
so
to
finally,
get it
so that's
started. Yeah, just so you know, that's
obviously
where the
fuel
fuel goes
goes
in.
in there,
50 to 1 mixture of oil and petrol.
stuff in there going
In
on.
there, decent amount in there.
And then that's the
And
chain
then
oil.
chain oil or bar oil goes in there.
there.
And there's some in there just now. That's good.
There.
So
Okay.
there we go.
And see the carburetor. Was it rather the
Yeah,
exhaust?
it's not bad device when it's going. It runs a wee bit noisy, and clearly when the
It's holding in place.
the muffler is quite noisy, and clearly
So we'll just get started. Just to start
if
it.
the muffler was better, it would be less noisy. So
So,
here we go. Here's starting
put
order.
into
So
the up position.
switch it on.
The power, the
electrics,
up.
then
and then we're going to pump the
prime it
primer,
for a
got
few
the fuel in it
pumps on the
for
bulb.
a few times, and then
pull out the
choke
choke.
out. Or you can do it that way
Might need
round.
a couple of pulls on
and then
the
put the choke back in.
starter
and
to
then
get the fuel going round.
should all be well.
And then give it a shout.
Work.
Give it a pull.
So
That should get going. Okay, so
there you have it.
here we are. There's the
Chainsaw. It's got a guard.
chainsaw box,
bar and
lots of
chain.
chains.
I've actually got the instructions.
So I've got
You've got
actually got the
in a
instructions
Halfords bag
still
here.
put in that Halfords bag.
I never
And
really
also in the
got
Halfords
round to
bag, I'll put
sharpening
another new
chains. There's an
chain,
awful lot of
which I've
chains
got, but I've probably got
in
half
the
a dozen
States.
or more.
The one on
Old
just now is actually
chains.
quite good.
Never
I'll
learnt how
put
to
in the
sharpen them.
Halfords bag another
Some of
one
the
that's
chains are
brand
badly
new.
damaged, but I'm sure one or two of them could be sharpened up and kept
in the Halfords
easily a
bag.
spare
But
to keep
quite a
running
few
for the
others.
whole day.
So there you go.
So yeah, that's good.
Okay, so there you have it.
Yeah, and there's the
Guard
muffler
with the box.
in
What I would
place.
say is that behind the
yeah,
exhaust muffler
too bad. I'm
here,
sure you need to work on that a wee bit. And yeah, behind the muffler there's a gasket.
The
Half the gasket's in
exhaust
place,
port on the
and that's the other half of
piston,
the gasket.
is
Just left it in the
broken. That's
box.
just half of the gasket.
A new
Half the
gasket might be
gasket's
helpful,
there.
or just let
There's
it
a
leak
metal,
the
gasket.
exhaust
So
gas
that's
and the sound
weak
of clearly
point,
what
sorry
happens.
about
So
that. And also this is a bit of a rattler.
yeah, and you can see
This
that bit. That's the
muffler, and it
anchor
will work
point.
as
Behind
well.
that rattly bit,
But believe it or not,
it does actually
work
hook
even
onto
when
a
it
piece
comes
on
off.
the exhaust
You lose it
manifold.
in the hedge.
But
There you go. I'll. I think that probably could easily be sorted. There is that
Reasonable.
at the back of that. There is
So,
actually a
yeah.
head that can attach to another anchor point on the exhaust manifold. But it's okay just now. It seems to run pretty well. Okay. Cheers just now.
So that's the kit. Halfords bag with the chain and instructions in. Click clock. There you have it. So hand it over. Soon as. Cheers.